and welcome to 2-Minute Sports Show here on TV Sapiencia. Of course, my name is Omayo, very sweet on Radiant TV. 2-Minute Sports Show is that program we've created for young ones where we discuss everything that concerns teenagers. The essence of this program is to catch them young. Of course, we give them responsibilities, and most importantly, we discuss issues that affect teenagers. The essence is to have a whole and a packaged teenager, full packaged teenager that will become an amazing and beautiful adult. I am not alone here in the live studios of TV Sapiens. I have with me Favour Emelie, a business consultant.
Yeah.
And Favour, we'll be talking about businesses that teenagers can actually run, and not really run, what they can learn within this period of the holiday season. It is the summer period, the summer, August, August till beginning of September. Schools are on holidays right now. A lot of kids are home. Some of them will be traveling, going to places, going for holidays, And some other teenagers, they've already started holiday lesson.
Yeah.
And a lot of organizations are advertising a lot of things: coding lessons, skills acquisition, summer camp, and all that. Different things are happening this holiday period.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we are looking at the business aspect of it. Why should a teenager learn business, and what businesses can a teenager actually learn within the space of 6 to 7 weeks thereabouts? But before that, let's get to meet Favour Emelie. For people watching us for the first time, who is Favour Emelie, the business consultant?
Okay, so Favour Emelie, it's like she has rightly called the name. Favour Emelie is a business consultant. All right, and we've been in this industry for over 5 years.
Yeah, and you told me you were 30. That means you started consulting at 25.
Around 25, yeah.
Wow.
So I stayed with a mentor.
You actually started early.
Yeah, of course. I stayed with a mentor for a period of 2 years.
You stayed with a mentor?
Yeah, in Lagos. So during my service year, and prior to my service year, and shortly after my service year, I stayed with a mentor. We did a couple of work and projects. So after which, I felt like coming down to the Southeast would be the big thing, or the give back I have to give to my origin, or to my state, or to this entire Southeast as a whole. All right, because the issues we have in businesses are predominant in the Southeast here.
Yeah.
If you go to West, you'll see businesses that have stayed for 2 generations.
Wow.
Yeah, you see 3 generations. But then coming to Southeast, you hardly see a successful succession of more than 1 generation.
Wow.
So you hear businesses like Okeke and Sons, and Okeke goes by, and then the sons scatter and the business dies. So there is no succession that helps those businesses to go from 1 generation to another generation. But then what we are here to do is to help businesses build systems and structures in their businesses. Some people, they go to market, they don't know how much they make in a month. Even if they know, they don't know what part of profit is in that monthly pay.
Yeah.
So they have no knowledge of the financial forecast of their business. Now that we have a new administration in government, they don't know how the administration affects their business, or what policies and how it affects the business. They don't know.
They don't know their profits, they don't know their loss. Exactly. They don't even know if they are going forward, they're going backward.
Exactly.
So there are actually businesses
the only
that
thing they know
like
is that once their inflation comes in, and they go for probably they go to the wharf to claim their goods, and there is a hike in price of import duties. That's the only thing they know. That's the only policy they understand that affects them. But they don't understand what's the amount of budget made in a year, how they can channel in that to make that amount of money. They just stay in their shop, is buying and selling. And the people who have systems and structures in their business are seizing contracts from the government because they have enough systems to show, they have a lot of documentations to show for their business, they have their tax receipts and every other thing that calls for a proper business. So there is a level of height the businesses in this region have not attained.
Wow.
Because
and that is the solution. Before we get into what we want to talk about, what really led you into this career path?
I myself, I've been in business for quite a number of times. So even after my secondary school, I saw one poster like that. I went for the seminar.
Okay.
Learned because this was a business seminar. So I started reading business books. Okay. Went into school in my year 1 or thereabout. Yes, year 1. We launched a business. I'm my roommate.
Okay.
Okay. At least.
What was the business?
Just a normal business of frying popcorn in school. Okay.
Really?
Some might be thinking, is from a rich family or but then business is business. We just saw an opportunity. The only guy who makes popcorn in school, we called him HOD then, just disappeared and stopped.
Wow.
So I and my roommate, we took off 1 week from school, went to uni. There is special popcorn they made then with milk and butter. And we learned it, came back to Futu.
Wow.
And we started it.
Wow.
So every
just
day,
like that.
of course, every day we are seeing about 2,000, 3,000 profit, not capital or anything. So not just.
And that was huge money then.
It was a huge money then.
Big money then.
Yeah, of course. Of course. So from that, I discovered that it was taking a lot of time from me. So we recruited about 2 workers. And at some time, I just decided to stop this because it was not in line with my studies.
Okay. What were you studying at the moment?
I did IT and management.
IT and management.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the management has an aspect of business management.
Yeah.
The IT is IT proper, information technology. All right. So I felt like frying popcorn and this does not match. So I excused myself from the business and sold my share to my roommates to continue.
Okay.
So launched another one, an IT training with I and my colleagues.
Wow.
So having students pay 30,000, 50,000 to register for those courses and having about 25 or 30 of them. So we splitted it and we are teaching.
Wow. While you were in school?
Yeah, while we were in school, yes. So we've done businesses and I've understood the challenges in businesses. I've encouraged people to start. Some people will call you, see, we know you've been in this for long. What do we do with this? How do we do this? So I met with a mentor who also graduated from the same school.
Okay.
And he was doing very well. He rose with the likes of the big name in Lagos.
Wow.
Okay, so I submitted myself under him.
Okay.
My service here, I was, when I'm done with my PPA, I go straight to his office.
Wow.
I tell him, don't pay me, I'm not interested with the pay.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that means you actually volunteered?
Yes. I wasn't paid. Okay, even the school I was teaching, I told him I love teaching. Don't pay me too. Yes. So someone might be asking, how do you cope? We had a jam CBT software we developed then.
Okay.
So we just be on your own. You take a call, someone calls you. We downloaded your app from Play Store. We need a subscription code. And from the comfort of our house, we are selling that. So I was comfortable enough not to be collecting money from my school.
I'm just learning these things now.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah, of course. So I've been in this for long. So I felt like, let's come down to Southeast.
Okay.
Okay. I've made a couple of mistakes on my own. Okay. I've had my mentor say a couple of things. I've seen him host some trainings, some programs. So in my mind, I said, let's bring this down to Southeast. This problem we are solving there, we need it here more.
Yeah.
Okay, than there. So that was how we started. We came down here, we launched. People were saying, why would you leave Lagos to Southeast?
You know, this idea of people always trying to discourage people who are in Onitsha, especially in Onitsha, Southeast Anambra, they will tell you, why are you in Onitsha? Onitsha does not offer opportunities for young people.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. I've heard that several times.
Onitsha does not offer opportunities for young people. You know, when I learned that there is someone who does business consulting in Onitsha, the first question I ask myself is, business consulting, but you don't know so much. You don't know something until you get into it.
Of course.
With all this information you're giving us right now, especially this idea of Okeka and Sons, let me shock you. Okay. During our last lecture series anniversary, because Sapiencia, during our anniversary, we hold lecture series, the first of its kind that we had last year. The people on the panelists, one of the things they talked about is this succession, that businesses in the Southeast don't have succession plans.
They hardly do. They really do. So sometimes what you see is that they have a kid, okay, who doesn't know anything about the business, but because the business must be a family business.
Yeah.
I studied businesses in the Italian businesses, okay, and what they do to succeed the younger ones into the business. I discovered that the one mindset they've taken care of is this: the mindset of my children will not go through the things I've gone through.
Okay.
The problems I've faced, my children will not face them. And so they give the children a comfortable life that cannot build them to handle the challenges in business. So someone rightly said that difficult moments or tough moments build tough people. Tough people make wealth. Their wealth make life easy. And the easy times they create poor people.
And it continues with the same circle.
Of course. So when you check people who their fathers were rich, now probably they are not rich. Or probably they are tending towards poverty. So it takes someone who has been groomed. So that succession plan starts from even when the child is introduced into the world, because children learn with examples.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they see you succeeding in business, success attracts and has this magnet. Your children would want to be like you. Okay, but what happened is that these parents, they shield their children from experiencing the thing. They want to go to the best school, is fine, but as they're going there, okay, impacting them some things they need to know about business. I understand the fact that children might have their own passion and their own thing.
Yeah.
That brings us to something. Your children must not take care of your business.
Okay.
Okay. Beyond the cake and sons, you can go for limited liability, where they become board members. They don't have to impute into the business. If they don't understand anything about business, take them off. Avoid sentiments.
Yeah.
Bring in managers that understand the business. They are not owners, they are managers. If you make them CEO does not mean the founder, does not mean the owner. A CEO can be placed on side, but what we call CEO, it means I'm the owner of the business, I'm the founder. It's the wrong use of the word. Okay, the chief executive officer is someone you can employ to keep the person in that position, to run the business, pay the person, and then you still have your shares in the business. Parents can do that for their children if their children have no passion for the business.
Okay.
Why put them there to run the business? Like to ruin the business and damage it. It's not that okay.
Wow, quite interesting. All right, let's see. What are these businesses? Okay, first of all, why should a teenager learn business?
Okay, for young people, for teenagers, I know sometimes convincing them to even run a business can be hard.
Very, very.
Because
And the person is telling you, my father is rich, I don't need it.
Of course.
I'm
Why
still in
should
school.
Of course.
I'm still in school. I don't need it. I'm a teenager. I don't need it.
Of course.
My father is bringing the money. I don't need it. So
Yeah.
is business beyond my father is bringing money? I'm still a teenager. I'm still in school.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them because society has made that look like it. While in my year one I was frying popcorn, people thought I was from a poor family. I was not from a poor family. As a matter of fact, my family was still sending me money every month because it was a rule that every month this is what we will give to you. But beyond that, I felt like I needed to just explore and feel things for myself.
Yeah.
So, but one thing it has made me, or it has built in me, is this financial prudence.
Okay.
Because the moment you start making your own money, your perception about money changes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, if you're always on the point of receiving, then you go into the marriage, you're still receiving and receiving. That financial discipline would not just be there. Because some of the abuses we face in society now, especially on the female child, because they don't have any financial pillar, financial stability on their own. So they can take shit from anybody. Because if they stop this, the financial flow will be cut off.
Yeah.
So even in a marriage where they are being abused, but because if they leave, there is no money anywhere, they stay in the abusive marriage.
Yeah.
Okay? And all of that. So, but imagine the female child understands that I can start making my own money from a young age. Now, not because the lady wants to be arrogant or something, but because you're preparing someone for a future. Because marriage is partnership as well, if that's what you're preparing them for.
True,
okay.
true.
Beyond the days of they have to be in the kitchen, they have to do this. While they're learning those humanitarian basic skills as a lady, they should also have some knowledge about finances, especially the guys as well too. Okay, so that financial responsibility makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, but then there are some parents who feel like we are rich, we are this, we've made a lot of money that even our 3 next generations cannot exhaust it. And you feel like they cannot go submit under someone to learn something or the other thing. One thing you can do is that you can place them on a paid job in this house.
Okay.
When they wash a plate, make it as a rule, as a law. Okay, give them an offer letter. This is your job description at home. At the end of the month,
And it will feel like they are working.
Yeah, they will feel like they are working.
Especially, there are parents who don't like. And this idea, I think that's a topic for another day, because there are people who usually they don't like. They will tell you, I don't want anybody to answer Sir Oma.
Yes.
There are people naturally they're like that.
Yes.
Maybe it's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
But for now, we are looking at what are these specific things. Because we are running out of time, and I need us to make use of our time. What are these specific things that teenagers can do using this 6 to 7 weeks that they are going to be at home?
Okay, there are businesses people can do. Okay, especially teenagers.
Okay.
Now, why teenagers is because their minds are still up.
Yeah.
They are very creative. They are early in the field, so they can fail early too. Now, let's replace the word fail with learn. They can learn early too and start succeeding as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So they are the right stage of learning business. So part of these things could be probably, if they're interested in their skills and talent. Some people might be interested in a service-based business. Some people have seen their parents succeed in product-based business, so they want to tour in that line. It's very allowed. So they have these 3 entrances they can walk into business with. 1, skills and talent.
Skills and talent.
Okay. 2, service-based or product-based businesses. They can walk into any of these 3. But because they are young, they have all the time to learn. So skills and talent will be a good entrance opportunity for them. And part of this is this. I once told someone that you can design a website in 3 hours and earn 150,000 without writing any single code. The person was like, how? How does it happen? But it's a personal experience of mine, okay? And it happens. Most times you charge people for that and you do it. And I started that almost from university. Okay, without even writing this. So teenagers can learn this, and it takes less than 2 weeks to learn, and they're already making money with it. Okay. So something about this is that sometimes when they don't, they go into the university and then they feel under pressure, and then they succumb to peer pressure, and then engage in illegitimate businesses. So that could be one of the skills when it comes to skills and talent. Another thing is that imagine a teenager who takes off 2 weeks. Every single adult, every single teenager, as long as they've been in senior secondary school, they understand what perfume is. They want to wear perfume, they want to smell good. So there is a huge market for that among young people. And imagine when this person selling is also a young person. Okay, so if they can take out 2 weeks, learn how to make perfumes. There are a lot of skills. Someone can also say, I want to learn fashion. Okay, but then learning fashion or fashion designing can take a long time. But then another alternative could be learning fashion illustration. Okay, whereby you are not on the machine. They feel like it's a hard work because teenagers, they want something easy. Okay, so
that's a topic for another day. Like seriously, the way this 21st century Gen Z teenagers, the way they just love easy, soft life.
They do. If it's stressful, they tell you you're on your own.
You're on your own. So, like they don't even want anything that will stress them.
Of course. So it's the same reason why they feel like coding is very difficult, this and that. So that is why I didn't want to mention anything in coding. So I'm giving them alternatives to achieve the same thing a programmer would do without them running the codes. Okay.
But at some point, they should be made to understand that is there any free lunch anywhere?
You know, there is this principle of first entrance. Okay. Just like when you set a trap for a mouse, there is a crayfish. So the mouse eats the crayfish and then goes into the trap. So for the children, if you want them to take a medication, you coat it with sugar. They leak and then they understand. So it's the same thing for teenagers. They should start with the easy ones. So once they have the taste of the result, which is, I have made 1 naira in my pocket, every obstacle of difficulty in their mind will be removed. Irrespective of the challenges they face for that, they know that after this challenge comes money. So it's a gradual process. Once you want to introduce something and you start with the difficult part, they will scale away.
They will just, you're stressing them.
So I started with the whole not writing codes. Okay, I was making the money until some projects started coming, tasks started coming that required that I will not have to write this code. I had no option. I had to learn it.
Oh, wow.
But I started somewhere without writing the code, achieving the same results. Okay. So another skill they can learn is some of them, they are good writers. They can write. Okay, you see them, they have novels, they have storybooks, they write and they tell stories and all of that. In the office, I know how much we spend on writers.
Wow.
Yes, just for them to write every month. And last month, just one of the writers earned about 400,000.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
That's interesting.
So imagine if young people, so it doesn't take old age to write. Okay, they just have to understand that this is a passion, it's a skill you learn, write and earn money. So it's also part of it. 2 weeks is enough for anybody to learn how to write. Where is the market? The market is everywhere. If you go online and search for content writers, you will see a lot of people who are looking for content writers. A lot of companies are looking for them. You want to draft a memo, you look for a content writer. You want to run an ad on Facebook, you look for someone that will write a copy art for you. All these things, that the skill is highly demanded. Okay, just for them to have some time to go into this. Okay, so another part of it is the digital marketing. We know. Okay, the same way you market your products, you go on billboards. Now people don't read billboards. Sorry to say. Okay, because when you're in the car,
you're right,
and you just have about 5 seconds of the moving vehicle to grab everything on the billboard. But today, you have your WhatsApp, you have your Facebook, you have your browsers, and ads are coming up. Have you asked yourself, how is this ad coming up on my phone? Okay, you browse about one detergent like that, you start browsing the internet, that detergent keeps popping up on your head.
Yeah.
On your screen is everywhere. Someone has done this thing, has programmed it. Learning these things is not as difficult as people think. In 2 weeks, you can learn the basic digital marketing skills anybody can do. And you start earning from it. So imagine they do this. A lot of schools are running ads on Facebook. A lot of businesses are running ads on Facebook. Imagine telling people, I can give you 10 customers in 1 week. They'll ask you how. You said, give me 50,000. And I'll do that for you. It's very easy. Okay, so they don't have to go far north to fetch these things. It's within them.
Yeah.
Okay. So then when it comes to, let's say, their talents, okay, if you are told that people are making thousands of dollars, do you know if you make $1 here now, it's about 875 naira as you are talking.
Yes.
So imagine making 1,000 of it as a teenager.
That's a whooping.
If you're not careful, your dad will wake up and greet you, good morning, sir.
That's a whooping amount of money.
Exactly. But people are making that comfortably on YouTube. All they need is just their data. They already have a smartphone. Okay. They don't need any capital to start the business. Just
data.
Phone.
Money enough for data.
Okay. So you're singing, you make a video of yourself and post. It's very easy.
And you know, the amazing, I see a lot of content creators. Sometimes when I watch their skits, you know, I'm just wondering, but of course it's talent. And these are people that their talents are paying them.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
For example, I saw Sabinus.
Yeah.
I just saw something. I think he's on tour right now.
Yeah.
He's touring states in Nigeria.
Last week or so he was in Abuja House.
He's touring. So he posted something recently. Thank you, Abuja, or something. I was like, a comedian, right?
Yeah.
And these are things that you think it doesn't make sense. A lot of people are cashing in on it. Exactly.
And with little or no efforts. Okay. So there are other ways whereby your everyday life can earn you money. I shared the story of a guy who refused, a very young boy for about 7 to 9 years. Okay, so he loves toys. The dad one day made a video of him with toys and posted on YouTube. From there, accidentally, a channel started.
Wow.
Okay, that guy now was listed, as young as he is, probably by now should be around 10 to 11, was listed among the top 15 YouTubers, richest YouTubers. Just reviewing. You bring your toy. I like this toy. It's very nice. It doesn't scratch. The material is elastic and all of that. Lasts long. Can be suitable for this, that. 15 minutes video, 5 minutes video on YouTube.
Just like that.
People are viewing. One thing I believe the parents did was that they deactivated the comment section so they don't get exposed to naughty comments and all of that.
Okay.
But then they're in a safe space.
Yeah.
And they're making money. All right. So the same thing can happen to anybody. Just being creative as a young person is enough. Now, when I say being creative, I see when you go to TikTok now, you see a lot of videos of people dancing and probably to use their nakedness to get attention. That's not what we are talking about. We are more than that. Yes, someone might say it's still talent. Getting naked is not anybody's talent, for God's sake. It's not.
Not at all.
It's not.
Not at all.
The singing is fine. The dancing is okay. But the nudity is not necessary. And at the end of the day, they don't even get the followers or the audience that are looking for.
They need, that they are looking for. Even the monies that they need, they don't even get it.
Of course. So I wouldn't advise parents to expose their kids to that angle. YouTube is a safe space. Okay, you can do anything there, provided you are not
any positive thing,
any naughty videos or something. If not, you'll be banned.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so these are aspects of it. Now, when you get to the product aspect, let's imagine now that as a parent, you sell products. And you're saying that these things we've listed are technical for you to understand and all of that. People from the comfort of their home with their WhatsApp status, they post products, put a price to it. From their home, they sell it and then send the money to a vendor. The vendor does the web bill.
Yeah.
For example, I come to your shop, you sell shoes. I tell you I like your shoes. I start taking pictures. I tell you that I sell online. Can I use your pictures? Give me the price ranges. When you give me the price ranges, I can even add mine.
Of course, definitely.
Okay? So when people buy, I call you that someone has ordered so shoe. I send you the money of the amount you told me. I'll tell you web bill to them. From my house, I'm making this business work. So most people, you can call it drop shipping, you can call it affiliate marketing. Okay, most people make so much money with that without even having to go to market to get those products. I know a lady, what she does is that she comes from where she takes orders for the week. And on Thursdays, She takes the money, comes to Onitsha, buy those products and deliver to the people.
Wow.
They think she's the one selling it.
Yeah.
So, but she comes from Owerri to main market, buys these things, and we give to the people.
And you know, there are people who find it difficult to go to market. There are people who don't even want the stress of going through the market. They just want someone that will help them shop.
Exactly. People know that they will get good things in main market Onitsha. Okay. But having to talk from shop to shop can be stressful for them.
Yeah.
Okay. But then it's on your WhatsApp status and they see it. You tell the please, I need this, send to me. And you post an account and they pay. So these businesses must not be so difficult that it cannot be done. Okay, I'm explaining it in a soft way like this so it can look very attractive, but it is actually attractive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually to go in and understand all these things.
So you're actually saying that a teenager can actually do these things. I mean, within this space of this 6 to 7 weeks, and they can learn something that they will pick it and it will stick to them.
Yeah, I'm saying that they can even learn it in 3 weeks. And the other 3 weeks will be for earning.
That sounds so interesting.
No, exactly. It's not as difficult as people think. All right. The only thing I would tell the parents is that allow these children to explore these alternatives.
Okay. Don't
cage them in, because they might be the one giving you the business ideas you need to run your business from the experiences they will get.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they're not interested in your own line of business, find out the line of business they're interested in. Bring them into that line of business and you see them scale. Just give them the platform. And they will appreciate you tomorrow. Yeah, give them the platform and they will definitely appreciate you tomorrow. I think we've run out of time. Wow. We've actually run out of time, and I just want to say thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for coming here. We've not exhausted because there is so much in this head of yours that we need to take. We've not exhausted it. You're still going to come again and again and again. Definitely there will still be another time. Thank you so much for coming through. I mean, you've heard it from Favour Emelie. He's a business consultant, and he's consulting for businesses here in Onitsha. It's been quite amazing listening to him share his own testimony and how he started the mentorship. You know, mentorship, volunteering. Yes, these are two things we are going to talk about probably the next time you're going to come on the show, because a lot of people are not really taking advantage of mentorship and volunteering. And from all you've said, you were really helped by volunteering, and by allowing yourself to be mentored by another person. Yeah, thank you so much for coming through. I mean, you've heard him, he's said it all. It's now left for you to take the right kind of decisions for yourself as a parent and for your child, and also for the teenager as a teenager yourself. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to having you yet again on 20th Sports Show on TV Sapientia. From me, Oma, and from all of us in the studio, bye-bye. God bless you. Thank you very much.